Hi there, I'm Ben and welcome to part 8 of my Bioshock Infinite Let's Platinum series. Like always, in the top corner is part 1 if you've just caught this by accident. So go there and I explain everything we're doing. Basically we're getting the platinum for this game in a single playthrough, getting all of the trophies or achievements if you're that way inclined. Right, we're in Shantytown. We've just left Finkton proper I believe it is. And then eventually we'll end up in Emporia. So first thing we're going to do is accidentally kill loads of innocent people, which is pretty bad. So yeah, you try and walk past these guys. They're going to aggro regardless. These two here, unfortunately, they didn't need to die, but because of a piece of gear I had on, they did. Anyway, this is Infusion number 20, so we're done with salt upgrades, hopefully. You should be as well. You may have been doing health at the same time, it really doesn't matter. So yeah, that's number 20 of those. We're actually going to get quite a few. I'm going to get 9 trophies in this video. You may not get all 9, there's actually only one we're going to try and get in this video, which is going to be in a moment. We're going to try and get Lost Weekend for killing 5 enemies while drunk. What better place to do that than in a bar, which is handy because there's one here, graveyard. This doesn't need to be done in one session of being drunk. Basically, you drink 3 alcoholic drinks, you become drunk for not very long at all. So the idea is we're going to kill these people in here while drunk. So grab these 3 bottles here, quickly drink them, and then just start shooting people. Yeah, there's an enemy, and there's one, and there's one. And then once it's worn off, just restart the checkpoint and rinse and repeat until you've killed 5 of them. Weirdly, my guys haven't respawned in, so I only have the bartender left that I'm able to kill. So if that happens for you, then just do that as well. Yeah, and just keep restarting the checkpoint until you've killed 5 enemies while drunk. Simple as that. You also saw me get loose cannon there. That was for 25 enemies, killing 25 enemies with the hand cannon. I'm getting through the weapon things. I'm almost there. By the end of this video, I only have 2 weapons left that I need to get the trophies for. That is the carbine and the repeater. They're the 2 weapons I like for the end of the game. So that's no problem for me. But the rest, I'm just working through them, trying to get them all done. So as soon as I'm done with one, I'm picking up a new one. Here's a lockpick, and then make sure you pick these keys up here. We're going to be using those a lot later on in the sort of police station. Yeah, so here's a nice little moment as well. If you pick this guitar up, I'm going to skip it. I just wanted to see it again for myself. That's all. Yeah, so you'll know if you want to see it yourself. Just pick that guitar up and yeah, watch it. I'm also going to be fully upgrading my one weapon. It's actually going to be the machine gun. I said throughout this series I'm going to be fully upgrading the carbine. That is still my my intention, but I've got enough money that I'm able to fully upgrade the machine gun at this point, or the repeater, whatever you want to call it. Actually, no, the repeater is the Vox version. The machine gun is the version that I want, the gold version. I'm still going to fully upgrade the carbine as well. Like I said, they're the only 2 weapons I will have by the end of this video. So I want to use those to see me through to the end of the game, basically. So fully upgrading both of them is not a bad idea.
Here's some cash.
Yeah, if you hit that bit there, if you open up that tear, then those people will run over, and you're able to go and grab that money. Yeah, there's quite a long video. There's a lot going on. We're basically going back and forth in time. We're still looking for these weapons for the Vox, and then eventually we're going to get to kind of like a boss fight-ish. It's with a handyman with lots and lots of other enemies. It's the fight I dislike the most in this game. I'm actually going to die twice during it, but because at that point I will have fully upgraded both a Vigor and a weapon, then I don't mind dying and using my money or my silver to respawn basically. I'll go into that more later when we get to that to the boss fight thing. it's not even a boss fight, just the ending fight. These guys will, if they see you, they're going to get angry, so take advantage of that, and yeah, just kill them. So you're going to see me get something there, Skeet Shooter, or Skeet Shoot, on the left hand side. That is a trophy for killing enemies as they drop, not while they're in the air, but as they're falling. So we're going to actually try and get that later on. It's a lot easier with another Vigor we pick up towards the end of this this section, this video. Once you have Undertow, you can push people off Columbia. Basically, they just fall, and as they're doing that, they have a higher or a lower threshold for pain or damage, should I say. So it's easier to get them, and you sort of track them as you do it. So as this fight starts, by the way, get up here and grab this this Voxophone. It's also a pretty safe place to be. There's a mosquito here which you can use to lure damage away from you, and then on the opposite side, which we're going to go to in a minute, you can see here my machine gun's not doing anything from this, or it's actually a repeat of this one. It's not doing anything, but on this side there's an RPG, which does do a decent amount. You see there another thing on the left hand side there, getting through the tears trophy. So they're nothing to worry about. You're going to get that naturally. It's just something you do, is you constantly open up tears. So yeah, there's two, I suppose, what are they, turrets? They're like super turrets, these rocket turrets here that you need to blow up. There are a few ways you can go about it. I come up here and use the RPG because it's pretty good cover up here. And there aren't two. The enemies don't seem to follow you either. I thought one did then because I got damaged. It must have been splash damage from a rocket or an RPG. Not too sure. But yeah, it's just wait for the mosquito as well. It will come back. It doesn't do much damage, but it takes the focus away from you, which is probably the most handy thing it does. There is also a sniper rifle, which I'm going to go and get after this. I'll use that because a Patriot will turn up. He'll come out of this is the police station. He'll come out of it. So as soon as the mosquito comes back, then just get it to help you and draw the fire away from you. Doesn't last very long at all, unfortunately. So we're out of ammo with this now. But if you bring this up again, there will be more. If you open up that tear. And it's just a case of chipping away. We will shortly be getting the David and Goliath trophy as well for killing 20 heavy hitters. Heavy hitters in this game are essentially Patriots, the firemen, you know, the one with the one with the fire, the crow ones, and who else is there? The handymen. Those four are basically heavy hitters, so kill 20 of those. It's basically story related, so I think it actually is story related. There is a turret down there you can use to your advantage as well. You're going to see the there he is, he's just appeared. Elizabeth pointed him out for me, so that's why he's got that marker above him. But we're going to go and get a bit closer to him in a minute. Yep, get the mosquito on our side again. He's going to give us a bit of cover while we make a run for it in a moment. There we go. We're going to jump over here. There's a big jump. And onto here, and there's a sniper rifle. So you saw I got mind over matter there. That's for a possessed machine. Killing 20, not what a single one, but 20 kills with a possessed machine. Patriots count as a possessed machine, so you've probably been doing that a lot anyway, because it just helps all the time. So yeah, possession is definitely one of the best Vigors to be using. And then it's up to you how you take care of this guy. I'm just going to use the sniper rifle from here. I'm going to be taking the sniper rifle into the police station with me, because it is one of the few. There's David and Goliath, 19 I think that was. It's one of the few weapons I actually need kills for still. So I'm going to take the shotgun as well, because I want to get rid of the shotgun. I just want to be left with the carbine and the machine gun. I'm actually looking for health here, because I did take a bit too much damage there. Weirdly this doesn't open, but then it does. It should open. There, it just... That was I don't know what was up with that. I'm sure I changed my mind. Yeah, I do get a bit indecisive with these, but yeah, I want to get rid of the shotgun. Let's get rid of that. And then we're going to go and not go in the police station just yet. We're going to make our way back to the start of this place and get a scope. This one's a telescope, so if you look up you'll see those hooks, and you can just drop on here. There is a sniper rifle as well. Not a good place to stay this, because those rocket turrets have full access to you, and splash damage is a real thing. With this wall behind you, that's just going to be a problem. So yeah, not a great place. And then we're going to go in the police station now. And yep, it's going to be a fight in the police station, of course, with a Patriot to start. Well, very soon. Here's another crank gun. Don't forget, if you need crank gun, we did farm them, so hopefully you've got them all. But don't forget, crank guns are from Patriots, so as soon as you kill one, they will drop one. So yeah, you can get more kills with that. Lockpicks, they should be getting there as well. The roguish type trophy, 30 lockpicks, or locks picked, should I say. Again, I'm pretty sure it's story related. You do a lot of them naturally. So if you come in here, here's a scope, a kinetoscope. And then she's pointing out lockpicks I've already seen. And then we're going to go into the police station. Got the shotgun because I want to use that up. This is fairly easy, this bit. There is a Patriot, but if you come into this room here, there's a gun there as well, on a crank gun on the wall. I don't use it because I'm trying to get kills with the shotgun and the sniper, but if you need it, there it is. Yeah, so if you come in this room, these windows, they can't hit you through these windows, so you can, yeah, it's pretty good cover in here. Shotgun's not going to work from that distance. I have no idea why I'm using it. It works from that distance pretty well, actually. And that's not even upgraded. Getting low on ammo for it. So it's going to switch to the sniper and get rid of these guys. Nope, looking for the headshot. Stay still. You've just got to do headshots with this, haven't you? Oh, they do like hiding. There are also 2 story-related trophies in this one, so we will be getting those as well. There's lots of trophies we'll be getting here. Hopefully you're getting through them as well. You should be doing. See there, on a clear day. Nearly done with that. Nearly done with a sniper rifle as well. Patriot's going to come from the left. The doors we came in from, basically. There he is. One left. Unfortunately, the Patriot's here, and I've got to deal with that. So, shock jockey, I couldn't think of the rest of it, is the best thing to use for these guys. Obviously, set the traps up. And shotgun's actually really good against these guys if you can get behind them and hit that gear that's on the back of them. Yeah, I threw it there. He's not coming that way, is he? Unfortunately, I can't get behind him. There we go, quickly there. He's not. He's keen, this one. But the traps are doing their job. One more and he's done. David and Goliath. That is 20 heavy hitters killed. You should get it here as well. If you may have got it earlier. If you've restarted checkpoints and things, it all counts. So if you got it earlier, that's why. I don't think I've restarted checkpoint with one of those around. There's on a clear day. Getting through the trophies here. So the sniper rifle is done for me. I'll be getting rid of that as soon as I can. Which is now, apparently. Money in here, or silver bar. And money, I suppose. And then there's lots to actually pick up in this police station and find. There's 2 infusions, which are very close together. We do need that key that we picked up in the cellar or basement of the bar, where we got the Lost Weekend trophy. So if you get that, hopefully you got that key. You can go back and get it. If you haven't got it, you can go back and get it. You're not locked out yet. First we're going to go into interrogation. We're going to get this, and I believe there are 2 or 3 lockpicks here. There we go, 2. And some health. It's definitely not as bad as you'd think, this game, with regards to difficulty. Even on this difficulty, I suppose the infusions we got right at the start of the game as part of a bonus was pretty helpful. But yeah, definitely not too difficult. So you saw me. I did mention before a trophy called skeet shooting. The easiest way to get it is by knocking enemies off Columbia and shooting them as they fall. But you can also get it with Bucking Bronco. You just have to wait until they're falling back to the floor. The timing is very slight. There's not much of a window. But if you want to do it that way, you can do it that way as well. But we'll be knocking lots of enemies off Columbia later on, because the barges turn up. You can just jump onto a barge, use Undertow, which we'll be getting at the end of this episode, and it just pushes everybody off and it clears the barge very, very easily, and it's makes things a lot easy. Yeah, a lot quicker as well. Can't make my mind up. Do I want to take a carbine? No, I don't. I don't want to do it yet, do I? No, change my mind. Oh, it's the machine gun I leave. The carbine is staying. I need to get this shotgun done so I can get rid of it. So we're just clearing out now. You should have the coins in the cushion by now. I think I missed a lockpick there. I just saw it. I don't remember picking that one up, so hopefully you see it. Here's another infusion. That's what the key was for. Opens that chest up. Let's see if I grab it. I think there's a lockpick by my feet now. I don't think I picked it up. I just saw it as on this replay now. So hopefully you can get that. It's usually lockpicks that are on the floor. But yeah, you should have plenty of them. What am I up to? 14, 15, maybe higher. So that's a very healthy number of lockpicks to have. There isn't actually anything in here. I think there's this bag which has nothing in it, and then there's actually nothing in here, which is strange. It's not a room you use for anything either, so I don't actually know why it's here. There's nothing in there. So off we go into the what would this be? It's kind of the holding cells, isn't it? Another story lockpick.
There they are, the tools.
Can't do it yet. That's what we're here for, the machine. So we're actually only on 11 lockpicks. Oh yes, because we opened that that lock up in the top floor. That was a freebie. There are some more lockpicks in here.
She can make a change, can't she? Make things better for the people here.
Sure.
And this is where we're going to get the first story trophy of this video. It's Armed Revolt. And yeah, basically we've armed the revolution. So there's the lockpick. Grab that. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. Lots of things in here. Well, big bag of money and a load of carbines. So if you want a carbine, there you go. I'm all good, so I'm leaving those. So yeah, same thing here as we've been doing. Basically, we're going to open this tear up, and then we're out of here. And then we're going to backtrack all the way back to Kindling's place. So yeah, from the previous video, we're going back there again. It's going to be a long way. There's a few things to pick up along the way. When we get back to Shantytown, we're going to go back to that bar actually. There's a couple of things in there. So yeah, we've entered a new world again now. What are these? These are the burst guns. That's the Vox version of the carbine. I'd rather just use the carbine because I've been leveling it up. So I'm leaving that. And now it's, yeah, just a sprint back. It's pretty easy going because the Vox have revolted. There's a revolution. Make sure you grab this Voxophone. Yeah, there's a revolution going on, so there isn't actually much combat now, because they will take care of most of the enemies for you. There's loads of them hanging around now. I don't know where these mines... That doesn't even seem practical. Why would you have sea mines? I don't know. So yeah, you can see, there they are, they're running across. The guys in red are friendlies now. There's a revolution. There is a turret here on the way out. Let's see it here. I want to try and get it with a shotgun because shotgun kills. So I'm going to go up here and hide. That guy does come up behind me, so be aware he might be around for you as well. Done. Nearly there with Street Sweeper. Can get rid of that soon. Yep, no one else. Off we go. Back to the heart of Shantytown. We're going to see Booker the hero. There he is. DeWitt the martyr. If you were a martyr, you'd have to have died. So, that's a thing. Yeah. It does come more clear when you pick the Voxophones up. Nope, nothing on those guys. So as you come up these steps here, and then we're going to go right back to the bar. There's going to be a dead handyman on the floor having his picture taken. Not with his permission, I'm guessing. Yeah, there he is. He's holding a Voxophone. So grab that and then get in this bar. Obviously they've all forgotten who I was because we're in a new place. And these are all the Vox guys actually. So yeah, there's one of these on the bar here. And then we're getting the hell out of here. Go and get in Vigor number 6, which is charge, which is one I don't use. It's, as it says, it's charge. I don't want to be near enemies, so I don't ever use it. So if we go back to this lift, this is where we started this video. We're going to go back in, all the way back to Kindling's place. So as the lift comes up now, you may remember from previous video that charge was behind a lock, behind a gate. Here we go, this place here. I don't know how that's blown outwards, but there you go. There's charge. Yeah, basically you just charge into enemies and there's a whirlwind effect and it hurts them. And then if you hold it, it's extra strong. Okay. Yeah, I'm not using it myself. There are better ones, or in my opinion anyway. You may like it. Here's the quick demo. Whirlwind Blast. I suppose it could be good for knocking enemies off the end of Columbia, but Undertow is better because it can do multiple without having to charge. There's a sniper here. I don't remember this guy from my my practice. So yeah, I've got to watch out for him, and he is going to do some serious. Almost killed me, almost. So there he is. These guys will always rush you. These ones here, so be aware that they're going to come up. And then there is an automaton, or automon, you know the word. One of those, so you can bring him through the tear. You do still need the strange bedfellows trophy. We can farm it later on, but be aware of it. You need to be bringing things in through tears, and they need to be killing enemies. So turrets and patriots and things like that. But yeah, we will be getting it, so don't worry. So this sniper almost gets me. He's almost got me. But we get him. There is a grenade launcher guy on that gondola on the left, right hand side. So you open up this tear here on the right, and it's going to allow you to get him. And we're going to get our first knocking an enemy off Columbia. So I think it's actually 30 we need to do. He's going to be number 1. I'm not actually going to use the because we don't have the Vigor yet. So if you can do it with this as well, with Booking Bronco. And there, he's gone. Bon voyage. I think was it 30 or 20? 20, isn't it? And then if I had have killed him while he was falling, that would have been 1 for skeet shooting. But again, we're going to be doing it a lot, so don't worry about skeet shooting. There are things up here, so we can come and have a look. RPG, sniper rifle, it's all good stuff. Once you've done with that, let's get the hell out of here and go back to Finkton proper to see Chen Lin's fate. So yeah, you remember all this is like the 3rd time we've been here. It is the final time now. We're leaving. We're moving out of here. At the end of this video, we're going to be in a place called Emporia. So we are. This is definitely the last time we're coming here. Again, we're going to have plenty of help. You will need to kill some of them. There's one here that will run up. It's best just to do it anyway. Get those weapon kills in. But yeah, you're going to have help. There is a turret directly ahead of me. Again, weirdly they fixed it in this one. I suppose we're in a different dimension, so it would be fixed. Carbine's always good against turrets. And then back into Lynn's shop in a second after this one's gone. Forgot about you. There we go. Yeah, pick the Voxophone up. That's all we're in here. Well, we actually need to come in here for the story. And then, because you can see that they're actually glowing, that means you're going to need to interact with them. So do that, and unfortunately things haven't ended well for them. He does have, which one's he got? He's got his white wife here. I don't know where the Asian one went. We're obviously multiple timelines, so I don't know the story about him really, but that's essentially how he ends. Not very well. And then it is off. We are making a push. The final push. If only these guys could come with us all the way to the end. The end of the game. It would make the final fights much easier. Having said that, the fight at the end of this video, I think is more difficult, or I just find it more difficult than the final fight, for definite, for sure. I forgot about this machine next to me, this turret. Yeah, him there, he hurts. So yeah, don't forget about him. There is going to be a Patriot at the end of this place, but I mean, we've got an army with us, a small gathering. I wouldn't call it an army. So you can kind of just leave it and let them take care of it if you really wanted to. I'm thinking, do I want the volley gun? Because I know I've got to take a Patriot on one-on-one. We're going to jump onto a blimp in a minute. We're going to be on our own. The volley gun is pretty good against Patriots. You can kind of stun lock them. Yeah, just shock them. Just because the volley gun is really quick. I do have it upgraded as well. But I'm going to change my mind. I see another shotgun and I just can't help myself, and I want to take that because I know I'm very close with the shotgun kills, and I do actually get the trophy up there, street sweeper, for getting the shotgun kills. Could also take the crank gun as well. That's quite good. But now, yeah, an airship's going to come in and bombard this place, so it's best just to get the hell out of here. Make your way towards this skyline here. And get on it as soon as you can. Yeah, here, change my mind. No, I'm having a shotgun. So yeah, get on there as quickly as possible. This is a long way round. I can only presume this is really a long way round to sort of get you in position. Or let the airship get in position. But it does seem unnecessarily long, this thing. And then once you get on it, there is a rocket. Yeah, you can see a rocket just to the left of me. Rocket turret. You can possess it and let it do some work for you. But unfortunately, there's only one guy up here. You could probably, if you wanted to, lure the the Patriot out. But you might also get this thing shooting at you in time. So if you're struggling with the Patriot, maybe it's an idea. I haven't tried it myself. You could have this guy on your side. Obviously it doesn't last very long, so I'm just going to get rid of it anyway. So I just need the one, is it two more kills there. There's plenty of distance in here, there's plenty of weapons. There is another volley gun to the right hand side of me against that table. He's going to be the last shotgun kill. But the Patriot's going to stay on this side annoyingly, so I can't go and grab it. Switch to shock jockey. Some of the traps on him. There is a guy up there as well, up on the balcony. He can be a problem, but you can kind of, if you can, try and get the peek thing going on. Just peek around the corner, and yeah, the Patriot, there he goes. He can't hit me, I can hit him. Get that sort of thing going on. I don't know why he's not charging me. These guys always charge you, apart from this one. I want him to come towards me and hit those traps, but he's not playing along. So we're just going to have to do it the hard way. There we go. And there's the guy on top, he's going to jump down. And he's done. And then weirdly, Elizabeth's going to turn up. Because why not? I'm pretty sure as you jump onto the skyline, you say, I'm going to do it on my own. Or Booker says that. And then weirdly she follows. I don't think she's supposed to be up here. But there you go. There's nothing up here, so don't worry about missing anything. The next thing we're getting is actually another telescope, which is going to be as we land from here. Yeah, I saw that glint. I don't know what that was. I didn't know what it was, should I say. I thought there was something there. I thought it was lockpicks, to be honest. So you want to get this done, and then you want to be going out the opposite door. Elizabeth is off. She did a weird movement there. Did she walk through the floor back to the floor? I think she's down here already when I get here. So you jump off and land on this. I think... Oh no, there she is. She walked. And she's walked. And then there you can see the scope there. This is the telescope you need to do, so make sure you get this one. Can easily miss this one. But all the excitement of just pushing forward with the revolution. And then it's up to you to open the door, which I completely forgot. And leave. Same thing's going on now. We have a small gathering with us. We're pushing forward. There are blue ones. Shoot the blue ones, leave the red ones. Yep. Rocket turret, guys. No problem whatsoever. Especially if I have that overkill gear. That thing is seriously good. I do hope that you have it as well, because it does help a lot. That like small shock jockey shock that happens whenever I overkill an enemy. It's definitely helpful. Lockpicks here. Do get a lot of lockpicks here actually. So we've got not specifically there, but in a minute we're going to get some more. So we're up to 15 now. I think we'll get another 3 in a second. It is a bag, and I think they are 3. Here's another piece of gear. So grab that. And then go up here, and there's going to be a bag on the floor. That is lockpicks. So yeah, loads of lockpicks going on here. And then I'm going to cut here, but essentially it's the same as another lift ride we have had. We're going to go up, the phone's going to ring, we're going to answer it, and we're going to be told that Fitzroy is turning on us. So the red ones are now enemies as well. So don't let them get the drop on you. Go for them before they turn around and go for you. There's just 3 of them. So once you've done that, you're free to just loot. So this is the boss fight. Well, it's not a boss fight really. It's the end fight coming up. But we just got a checkpoint there. At that point, once you kill the 3rd guy, you get a checkpoint. So just come in here and grab this gear as well. I think this is always the same, this gear. It was the same on my practice as well, so I don't know. I'll explain about the fight in a moment. I'm going to fully upgrade the machine gun and the carbine, because they're the only 2 weapons I need trophies for. I want to keep them until the end of the game pretty much. I want to have one or both of them on me at all times. So I've got the money to fully upgrade the machine gun. We do have all machine gun upgrades available to us at this point. The carbine, not yet. The last one is later on. So yeah, it's up to you what you're using, where you're up to with regards to weapon trophies. But yes, just let you know, I'm getting this here. So this is kitted out. This is for fully upgrading a Vigor and a weapon. So and being the operative word there. So yeah, that was the last checkpoint before we go up to this place, and then there isn't another one until after the fight. So if you need to checkpoint, I'm gonna die because I hate this fight. I for some reason it always gets me and I die. And because I don't need money. Money's not important to me anymore. I can buy upgrades, sure, but I don't need it. If I don't buy any more, it doesn't matter to me. So here's another Vigor. This is Undertow. I'm going to die, and I'm going to let the respawn happens, which is 100 silver every time it happens. So if you are still struggling for money or whatever, then be aware the last checkpoint was when you killed the last guy. So if you restart checkpoint, you're going to come back here, you're going to have to grab that gear, you have to upgrade your weapon, you have to grab that Voxophone, and yeah, grab all that cash and the lockpicks and everything again, and the Vigor obviously. So be aware of that. Don't forget any of it. Don't leave it behind. Hopefully you don't have to restart the checkpoint and you do this better than I do. The reason I probably messed this up because I used salt trying to get the skeet shooting trophy, because it's a great place to actually get it, because we are high up and we get loads of enemies trying to come after us, and I use all my salts up, and then the handyman turns up. I usually don't have too much of a problem with handymen, but this one I don't know, always seems to get me. So yeah, ignore Fitzroy, don't watch the thing, just come straight up here. There is going to be a gondola coming in. Now you can use Undertow. This is a great place to actually use it. There is a fire guy. Where is he? Fireman. There he is. You can just see him to the right. He's on there. You can jump onto that gondola and just push him off with Undertow if you want. It is a much easier way to getting rid of him than I'm doing. But I want to come up here and start working on this. So you're going to see me doing it. Oh no, not with that. Oh, I did get it with that one. So you see, I got squeak shooting there. He didn't technically fall off, which is fine, but I did kill him as he was falling. So they don't sort of get suspended in the air with this one like they do with Booking Bronco. So it is always falling. They're always in a state of falling. So you can see there, you push them off, just continue to shoot them, and there we go, skeet shooting. I don't get it. One more. I just need one more. But unfortunately, the handyman turns up, or something happens. I know. Actually, it's not handyman at all. It's the fireman. So I do mess it up with that one. That could have been my 5th. Unfortunately, it's not. I'm out of salts. There is salts right. There is some salt to the right of me there. I should be picking it up, but I know the fireman's coming. And then there's some salt right back at the start. The best thing about this fight actually is that there are these rails. So as soon as you get overwhelmed, you can just get the hell out of there and just come to the opposite side. It takes them a while to get to you. So I'm just grabbing these salts. The reason I didn't grab the other ones is because I want to save them for the handyman when he's going to be up there. But unfortunately it doesn't go according to plan. So yeah, he takes a long time. Right, he's going to explode, so I'm alright. I can get the hell out of here. He's done. Handyman's here. Hopefully you've killed all the little guys before Handyman turns up, and you get a better run at this than I do. If you do die, you can see my health is really low anyway. If you do die, you come back with half health, and the enemies will have full health again, so any damage you've done to an enemy is negated, and unfortunately I die there. But I'm going to let the respawn happen. You'll respawn underneath the middle section. Don't use that, that's a dollar bill machine, so don't use that. And he's straight here already, he's not messing around. One thing you'll have to worry about as well, or watch out for should I say, is handymen will electrify these rails if you stay on them for too long. This one doesn't seem to do it as much. So I'm still getting rid of the small. You need to get rid of all these small guys first. So it's just you and the handyman. And then once it's just you and the handyman, which is not yet, we've still got these guys around. They're just everywhere. Yeah, we're switching to this, and yeah, I'm going to die. No, not here. Basically, Murder of Crows is the best thing to use against handymen. Most other things do not affect them. So you can chain Murder of Crows if you have enough salt to just keep stunning them and just keep shooting them in the heart with your weapon of choice. Carbine is a good one because it is powerful. It's also really stable at long distance and short distance. So the handyman will... I don't know what he was doing. Here he is. So unfortunately I'm on the wrong side of him and I've run out of salts. So you can see I'm just stunning him, and I shouldn't have got that load in there. That was what messed it up. Yeah, and that fall almost... Wow, that was close. And then I think he turns up behind me and gets me as I'm running away. Unfortunately. I am annoyed about that one. But yes, all of his health will now be back and we have to start again. So you do get half health and you get half salt every time you die. It will cost 100. If you are at a point where money's not a problem as well, then do it. So yeah, I'm going to pick it up beforehand this time. And then we're going to make it get rid of him now. There is a rocket launcher here as well. So I'm going to try that out. I don't know where he's gone. He's actually below me. He's stuck behind a pillar. I don't know where he is at this point. I'm still looking. I'm going to spot him in a second. He's there. There you can see him. So I don't know what he's doing. Get a rocket launcher straight to the heart. Murder of crows. Rocket launcher. Murder of crows. So you can see if you're quick enough, which I wasn't on that one. There we go, just quick enough. If you're quick enough, you can just keep chaining it. I wasn't there, I got the reload, which I should have waited. Again, doing it all wrong. This is not how you should be doing it. Here's how you should be doing it. So you should chain, shoot for the heart, and just keep going. And that is as easy as that. It really is. But I also always, just with this fight, I don't know what it is. I just mess it up. But yeah, hopefully you do it better than that. But essentially that's what it is. Get rid of all the small ones, and then work on the handyman. He does drop gear as well, so grab that. I'm going to actually use that because I'm not particularly bothered about silver anymore, and there is a chance that ammo will refill, so I'm keeping that one. There's the telescope, and then we are going to get the hell out of here, basically. I'm going to go and get my carbine back. It was the machine gun. No, it'll be the machine gun. There is a Vox repeater. I don't want that. There is a difference. I do actually want the machine gun. They do upgrade separately. So, yeah, make sure if you want a machine gun to have the machine gun, not the repeater. Although they are the same for the trophy, they are different weapons. And yeah, this is it pretty much. This is the end of Fitzroy. So you've got to give Elizabeth a lift up here. Or a boost. There we go. And there's just 2 more things to find, and then it's a case of getting the hell out of here. There's going to be an infusion, and there's going to be a voxophone. There's a door to the right, there's a door to the left. One is in each, so one in each. So in right hand side is a voxophone, left infusion, and then just leave, and that's it for this one.
If you want to get rid of the weed, you gotta pull it up from the root. It's the only way to be.
Elizabeth.
I guess it runs in the family.
So that's a pretty intense moment for Elizabeth. She's going to freak out. Like I said, look to the doors to the right and the left, and then run to the blimp. You'll knock on the door to see if she's okay, and then just go and use the controls for the blimp, the airship, and you'll move on to the next place. The Songbird's going to turn up, ruin your day, and you'll end up in Emporia. At the end of this video, again, once I've interacted with the airship and got it moving, I'm going to show you what all of the voxophones you should have got in this episode. There were 10. One of them trapped. That doesn't. It was the second one we picked up, I believe. That is a lot lower on the list. Usually they're in order that you pick them up, but that seems to be a lot lower for some reason, so don't worry if you think you've missed it. There's Working Class Hero. That is a story specific trophy or related, so you're going to get that, don't worry about that. Yeah, so Elizabeth's going to turn back up in a moment with the attire on that you are most familiar with, and she's going to have a haircut. Here's the iconic look. Yep, so that's pretty much this one done. We are in Emporia next. Here are all the voxophones you should have got. Right, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
This is all I had.
Listen,
How do you do it?
how do I do what?
Forget. How do you wash away the things that you've done?
You don't. You just learn to live with it.
So the moment of truth between us. New York or Paris? No!
Shit. Come on, we gotta find a way to make this thing go faster.
There's gotta be some sort of throttle or accelerator.
Do you know what that looks like?
I don't know.
Help me find it!